It's Baker Mayfield leading him out in his second season as a Buccaneer and his 7th overall.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Airing this one out for Evans. Oh, his first throw of the game. Going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
Out come the Eagles for the first time, and the man in charge at quarterback in his 5th year now, Jalen Hurts.
When I was watching film this week, I had to write a note to myself. 3 touchdown passes in an NFL game deserves respect, not ho-hum just because they throw it around all the time, and he got his respect. NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, it's the ultimate vote of confidence from a week ago. Hey, look, he was great, not his best game ever, but obviously was very good to garner that award. All the talk this week, though, was about let's take that forward now. That's good for 28 yards. The challenge flag is out. Todd Bowles not pleased with the ruling on the field, and he's going to ask the officials to take another look. Did he keep those feet in bounds?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Here's Hurts to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Well, Charles, you think about their impressive record, and then you look on the screen and see some of these injuries. That makes what they've done all that more impressive.
And when one of their starters or one of their key guys can't play, they miss him, but they just say, get.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's capped off by a receiving touchdown from Saquon Barkley. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Shepard will go in motion right. To throw, Mayfield. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Mayfield. He's going to look deep down the field. He's got a man complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Trey Palmer, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bucs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Smith will come in motion right. Throwing is Hurts. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. So the completion good for 7 there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. They go play action with Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, 37 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely...
That's caught at the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Holding offense.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Mayfield looks to throw. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Washington. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Mayfield with it once more. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Palmer. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Here's Mayfield. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Eagles are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Hurts. He's going to let it go again. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the 1st down. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth. They'll run with Barkley. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Palmer going to go in motion left. Now Mayfield. And he's got it. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So here are the Eagles to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Hurts sets up to throw it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 41. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll find McMillan here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Irving. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Mayfield now. Forced out to his left. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Mayfield off the play fake. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. Throwing. Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Irving. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. 2nd down, goal to go. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll run with Irving. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bucky Irving with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bucs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Now 2nd and 4. They'll run it again with Barkley.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Looking here for Smith downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I don't know if you need the big shot right there or not, because you've still got time to work some of the shorter stuff and try to get into field goal range. They did go for the big one there. It would have been nice, but it winds up incomplete.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Smith catches left side. And he's going to be out of bounds to stop the clock. And they continue to move a little bit closer toward that potential game-winning field goal.
73.
From the gun, it's Hurts. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. The kick by Elliott is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is... guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
So Mayfield and the Bucs down 17-14, a little under 30 seconds remaining. A fourth straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down. Being chased out left. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Mayfield to throw. He completes it to Evans. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. This one all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That one downfield for Dotson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. To throw again on second down. Hurts. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So it's the Eagles who will get the first chance to go down and find a winner as they'll get it here, and we are back underway. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Play action. Here's Hurts. Now he's free to midfield. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Here's Hurts to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys at concession stands on the way out, right? Not stop.